I'm banned from removing my husband's best friend's painting hanging above our bed, so I gave him an ultimatum. My husband has many female friends. However, I'm only troubled by one of them. I have made it visible to him that I don't like her, but he dismisses my concerns. For example, they would send each other selfies every day and use affectionate terms in their messenger conversations. He lives in Dubai and she is overseas. After my disapproval, he is now hiding his contact by calling her from the reception area of our apartment or outside. He texts her in the bathroom and will spend long periods there, midnight up until 4 a.m. frequently. He revealed that when they first met, she had a huge crush on him and at one point tried to kiss him, but he rejected her advances. He said he doesn't find her attractive and that she isn't his type. Within his friendship group, she has slept with his two closest friends, who are both in serious relationships and married. These ladies have no clue and have children with these men. I'm sitting with this dreadful information. When I was overseas at one point years prior, his grandmother told me that she would frequently visit the house to see him. When I flew in, she would never come around. When she did come over to the house one time, he excused himself outside to see her in the parking area, and she didn't come inside the house, and it seemed like she was avoiding me. Odd. To make it worse, he insisted that she become one of the bridesmaids for our wedding. On my wedding day during the reception, I wanted to follow him to the honeymoon suite. She had also disappeared for a while. A few people tried to stop me from following. Every time we were at a party or gathering, they disappear and seem to be having a private chat. I always catch them together. I got so upset one time that I ran crying in the restroom. I'm not included when they meet up. The one time I insisted we go for coffee, and while we sat there, they seemed quiet. I tried playing the friend card with her, but she keeps meeting up in secret with him. They speak in their language, so I'm left out. He says I'm jealous, insecure, and need to get over it. Instead of reassuring, he is defensive. This makes me wary. He talks in depth about our issues and tells her that we have not been intimate enough. Very detailed descriptions of our sex life. He said she is his best friend, and he needs to be able to speak to her about anything as a source of comfort. She jokes around in her messages about how he never gets any. We have not been intimate in months. We are roommates, and it feels empty. In her messages, she would say, I'm thinking about you and me, and he would send I love you gifts back. They refer to each other as bro. When I bring it up, he says, she's one of the boys. I would never be with a girl like that because she's had over 50 plus sexual partners. She was always there for me when I was breaking up with my cheating ex. Above our bed, where we sleep, is a painting she gifted him, and I'm prohibited from removing it. I confronted my husband once more about the matter. He was annoyed that I would bring up this ongoing issue once more since he felt that we were past that. He began laughing and said, you're jealous of that person? He said he would not cut her off and that it was not an option. He said that I knew of their friendship when I got into this relationship. He was friends with her before me, and so this justifies continuing. I said, what if the tables were turned and I did this with a male friend? He said the difference is he was friends with her before he met me. He then said, do you enjoy trying to find reasons not to be happy in your marriage? You're exactly like your mother, making your father's life a misery. He knows nothing about my parents. They died long ago and never met them. He continued, you create issues that do not exist. You try to go through my phone and try to piece parts of messages together to fit your narrative and to make me look like a bad person. Besides, how would you know what was written since it's all in French? He then said, both she and I have had many opportunities to cheat even before you came along, and not once have either of us acted on it. I do send her messages that I love her because I do love her. She is my best friend and is like my sister. Yes, we spoke about how I don't get any, but it's now just a running joke between us. I then used the ultimatum, me or her. Choose. He said, I can't give you what you want. I can avoid talking about several private matters, but I don't send selfies to her regularly. I might have a new thing I'm excited about and send her a photo of myself on occasion. His demeanor was not to take me seriously, and many times he laughed because this situation was ridiculous. With every point I made, he would try to give a counter argument. So now I'm looking into divorce options. The painting has been abandoned.